Hi guys, today I'm going to be reading Gertrude McFuzz by Dr. Seuss. There was once a girl bird named Gertrude McFuzz, and she had the smallest plain tail there ever was. One droopy droop feather, that is all that she had, and oh, that one feather made Gertrude so sad. For there was another young bird that she knew, a fancy young birdie named Lala Lee Loo. And instead of one feather behind, she had two. Poor Gertrude. Whenever she happened to spy Miss Lala Lee Loo flying in the sky, she got very jealous and frowned, and then she pouted. Then one day she got awfully mad, and she shouted, "This just isn't fair. I have one, and she has two. I must have a tail like Lala Lee Loo." So she flew to her uncle, a doctor named Dake, whose office was high in a tree by the lake. And she cried, "Uncle Doctor, oh please, do you know how of some kind of pill that will make my tail grow?" "Tut, tut," said the doctor. "Such talk, how absurd. Your tail is just right for your kind of bird." Then Gertrude had tantrums. She raised such a din that finally her uncle, the doctor, gave in. He told her just where she could find such a pill, on a pillberry vine on the top of a hill. "Oh, thank you," chirped Gertrude McFuzz, and she flew right straight to the hill where the pillberry grew. So her uncle says she doesn't need it because she is that kind of bird where she only needs one feather. But she wants more, so let's see what happens. Yes, there was the vine, and as soon as she saw it, she plucked off a berry and started to gnaw it. It tasted just awful. Almost made her sick, but she wanted that tail, so she swallowed it quick. Then she felt something happen. She felt a small twitch, as if she'd been tapped down behind by a switch. And Gertrude looked around, and she cheered. It was true, 2 feathers! Exactly like Lala Lee Loo. Then she got an idea. Now I know what to do. I'll grow a tail better than Lala Lee Loo. These pills that grow feathers are working just fine. So she nibbled another off the vine. Uh-oh. She felt a new twitch, and then Gertrude yelled, "Whee! Miss Lala has just 2, and I have 3. When Lala Lee Loo sees this beautiful stuff, she'll fall right down flat on her face, sure enough. I'll show her who's pretty. I certainly will. Why, I'll make my tail even prettier still." She snatched those berries that grew on the vine. She gobbled up 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then she didn't even stop eating young Gertrude McFuzz till she'd eaten 3 dozen. That's all that there was. She ate all of the berries. Then feathers popped out with a zing, with a zang, and they blossomed like flowers that bloom in the spring, all fit for a queen. What a sight to behold. They sparkled like diamonds and gumdrops and gold, like silk, like spaghetti, like satin, like lace. They burst out with rockets all over the place. They waved in the air and they swished in the breeze, and some were as long as branches of trees. And still they kept growing. They popped and they popped until long about sundown, when they finally stopped. "And now," giggled Gertrude, "the next thing I'll do is fly right straight to home and show Lala Lee Loo. And then when Lola sees these, why, her face will get red, and she'll let out a scream, and she'll fall right down dead." That's a lot of feathers for that small little bird. Then she spread out her wings to take off from the ground, but with all of those feathers, she weighed 90 pounds. She yanked and she pulled, she let out a squawk, but that bird couldn't fly. She couldn't run. She couldn't walk. And although that night she was stuck on the hill, and Gertrude McFuzz might be stuck up there still, if her good Uncle Dake hadn't heard of the girl yelp, he rushed to her rescue and brought along help. Good thing her uncle heard her. To lift Gertrude up almost broke all their beaks. They had to fly her back home, and it took about 2 weeks. And then it took about almost another week to pull out all those feathers. My, Gertrude was sore. She can't even fly by herself. And finally, when all the pulling was done, Gertrude behind her, again, had just one. That one little feather she had as a starter. But now that was enough, because now she's smarter. See? You don't need those extra feathers. You don't need all that stuff. You're beautiful just the way you are. Bye, guys. Have a good day.